to reduce the 77 to 33 liters per second as of now. No sir, nagkaroon kasi ng down yung aming yung power lines ng aming ang tawag dito, yung pumping stations namin. So kanina hindi pa namin maibalik because of the weather.
Ano yung pumping stations na reinforced with generators?
Reinforced sir, but we have pumping stations, but we have deep wells which are not located mismo dun sa pumping station sir. We are all reinforced with the genset, 1:1 ang pumping station namin, but there are pumping stations which caters to more than 2 deep wells.
My suggestion is even your deep wells next time in your planning, since you're planning anyway in your water district, you reinforce it with generators.
Naka-reinforce din sir. Yes sir. Only the because of the location. Oh, yes sir. Yes sir, yes sir. Take note. So as of 12 o'clock, we are only down by 33 liters per second sir. So there are about 3,000 household affected for that sir. Thank you.
When do we restore the normal line supply of potable water here in Metro Manila?
For the potable line of water supply sir, wala namang nasira. So we can, kung maayos, kung medyo, if the weather will be favorable, we can restore it probably until tonight, or the latest will be tomorrow sir. Thank you.
Next is the Department of...
Good morning po sa DTI po.
So operationally, you will be...
With Secretary Bello. Sa DTI, 1 week before Ompong, daily na ang monitoring namin at generally sa 5 provinces of the region, the findings of our monitoring is that supply is adequate, the prices of basic necessities and prime commodities are within the SRP. There was no observed panic buying. Actually, the supply level ranges from 2 to 3 weeks. What is unique that I can also report is in Batanes. They said, our staff there said that the cargo ship just arrived a week before. So they have no problem of supply yet, except for candles now. Basic necessities and prime commodities. Rice, they report that they have problem with NFA rice. Other type, okay lang sila sa rice. So sinama na rin namin sa yung mga wet market. And that time, there was an observed a little adjustment in some of the prices. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're anticipating a price freeze.
What will be the corresponding response of DTI?
As of this morning, we have already fielded some of our people who can physically go there now. So the report is medyo kukunti ang nagbukas ngayon because of what happened. But the order from our director is daily monitoring of these basic necessities and prime commodities.
So wala pong price freeze?
There will be a price freeze upon the declaration of calamity. Yes, sir. Yeah, that will be our guide.
So the price freeze will be effective before
Upon declaration, sir. Yes. The calamity, ang determinant doon yung declaration of calamity. Then so we will effect price freeze.
Declaration of state of calamity, yun na yan.
Yes, sir.
So dapat pala mapadali. Governor Mamba would like to...
Yes, sir.
Maybe also include the monitoring for construction materials.
Yes, sir. Kasama hardware,
Sigurado, just like before, and even generators.
Sir, do you correspond with the adjoining region, if you're the director of Region 1? Or
yes, sir. Yeah.
May kwento yung pinwento natin dito?
Yes, sir. Constant communication po kami.
So the next office?
DPWH, sir.
Sir, you arrived late.
Yes, sir.
While you were on the way, ang sabi ko kanina, your office will report to Secretary Article.
Yes, sir.
So yung report mo ngayon, kung ano man yung bibigay mo, ibigay nyo na kay Secretary Article.
Yes, sir.
After this, you will have a small powwow on how to synchronize everything insofar as infrastructure and communication is concerned.
Yes, sir.
Your report, sir.
Yung condition lang, sir, ng ating mga national roads. As reported po kanina, nagkaroon po ng problema doon sa may Santa Fe, doon sa Barangay Paptak. So nagkaroon po ng closed traffic, start yata ng mga 11 o'clock. But past 12, the road was already partially opened, half lane. All other road sections along the Cagayan Valley Road is open, sir. Wala naman kaming natanggap na closure.
Sir, sa clearing operations, ang DPWH ba?
Ongoing, sir. Lahat ng ating mga district offices, ongoing po ang clearing operations from Vizcaya up to Pamplona, Santa Praxedes.
So walang problema.
Walang problema, sir. Within the day siguro maklear na natin ang ating national roads. Yung upper residual, sir, kasama din sa projects ng mga DPW, ng ating district office DPWH. Actually, sir, medyo matagal nang na-breach yung seawall. So, pero meron pong proposal na i-reconstruct natin yung seawall.
So, na-aggravate dahil dun sa ulan kagabi?
Yes, sir.
So, nag-take note si Secretary Tugati doon?
Yes, sir.
Any other report? Si Governor Lamba?
Dun sa Magiling Bridge, baka yung embankment niya.
Yung Magiling Bridge, sir, it's now underwater, sir. Sir, after the floods, titignan ng district office yan para ma-restore ang ating approaches ng tulay.
Thank you, sir. Next office is
Afternoon po.
Reporting and submitting reports to Secretary Bebot Belio.
Opo.
In addition to your usual reports to Secretary G. Orogo.
Opo. So for the SWDBO, as of 12 midnight, we have a total affected families in Cagayan. We have 29 municipalities.
Kagabi pa yun?
12 noon ba ito? Yeah, 12 noon. Affected families for Cagayan, 29 municipalities with 146 barangays, with a total of 4,064 families composed of 16,340 persons. For Isabela, we have 35 municipalities with 254 barangays, and with a total of 4,443 families composed of 16,790 persons. For Nueva Vizcaya, we have 13 municipalities with 29 barangays with 537 families composed of 2,153 persons. And for Quirino, we have a total of 6 municipalities with 247 families composed of 904 persons. For Batanes, we have 3 municipalities with 3 barangays and 18 families composed of 29 persons. And we have a total of evacuation centers open. For Cagayan, 169. For Isabela, we have 254. For Nueva Vizcaya, we have 32. And for Quirino, we have 19. And no report damage for houses and for casualties. So, wala pa po as of now po because
Kayo ma'am, kasi ang sabi ko kanina, yung reporting natin from midnight hanggang 1 o'clock ngayon. So hindi na natin i-report, no offense, hindi na natin i-report yung preparations natin. Yung nangyari kagabi, yung updates natin. So, tanong siguro ng iba dito, how many family food packs have been distributed so far?
Opo, we have preposition food packs for the different provinces. Po for Cagayan, we have a total of 11,500. For Isabela, we have 12,800. For Nueva Vizcaya, we have 6,100. And for Quirino, 2,900. So we have a total preposition family food packs of 33,300. And we have a stockpile of 3,000.
Yung na-preposition, when will you distribute? Ano yung magti-trigger nito? Another 3 days? A request from the LGU? Ano po yung masisip?
The goods are already in the respective municipalities, sir. So it's up for the LGU to do the distribution already, sir. So once we receive additional requests from the LGUs, then we will immediately deliver the goods to the respective municipalities, sir.
So the warehouse is located where? Dito sa Ligaraw?
Yes, sir. We have a warehouse in the regional office, but we have provincial offices where we have prepositioned a number of goods at the provincial level po. Like for Cagayan, we have preposition goods of 500. So it's up for the PDRMO to dispose the goods, sir.
Governor, you have something to say?
7,500 good max. That we have, as of 10 p.m. last night, we have 39,000 evacuees. I think most of the house. And 9,000 families. So, 7,500, I think.
Yes, sir. We have a ready family food packs readily available for distribution. But right now, we are doing the packaging of the food packs on top of the 3,500 that I mentioned earlier. And we have a standby fund. Opo, ongoing po. Ongoing po. And we have a standby fund of 10 million po. We're doing the emergency purchase now.
Yung after nito, yung meron kaming ginawa nun sa Mayon, yung cash forward, naka-ready ko doon?
We shall be submitting the request to central office
So,
and
ganito po yun. Para yung pinag-usapan namin, no offense,
Opo.
yung pinag-usapan namin, para mapabilis yun, why don't you submit that to Secretary Bello? Siya na yung mag-aabot kay Secretary G. Orogo. Patala ka rin, pero ita-personal na ni Secretary Bello para mapabilis yung approval. Magkano po yun?
yes, sir. We cannot give you the specific as of now, sir, but immediately we will come up with the report and we submit it to Secretary Bello and then
I
Sec.
think you should coordinate with the provincial governor kasi yung cash forward, kagaya ng mga mangingisda na hindi nakaalis. Siguro yun yung dapat na magkaroon ng trabaho habang naghihintay.
We will do that, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Do you have a written report na mabigay kay Secretary? He's arriving. Pag-uusapin ko kayong dalawa.
Yes, sir. We will.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. The next agency is...
Good afternoon again po. Ako po si Dr. Magpantay, DOH po, Department of Health. Okay po. So far we have, as of today, we have distributed around 2.1 million worth of drugs and medicines and other commodities needed to the different provinces as well as different municipalities which are mostly affected by the
There is no way
typhoon.
of distributing directly to the evacuation center.
We have a way. Now we're doing that now because we have the teams already, the Health Emergency Response Team, which will now go as soon as the roads are stabilized to the different evacuation centers to make sure that the health services are delivered together with the local government units. And we also have a team for rapid health assessment so that we will know what type of health help they will be needing from the Department of Health.
Sir, based on your experience during Lawi, how long will the evacuees stay in the evacuation center?
I'm here for just 5 months, sir, but based on the previous typhoons that I had encountered before, with this kind of typhoon, it would take a little longer, especially if the houses are
So, ganun katagal, sir?
mga around more than a week, sir.
So, sa loob ng isang linggo, ano yung normal na sakit ng isang bata?
We already have a list of the leading causes of consultation, sir, based on our speed, which is the surveillance in post-extreme, drugs for fever, drugs for infections like antibiotics. So far, diarrhea is number 7 based on the list that we have, but that is also a very prime consideration because it would kill the patient, especially if the services are not being delivered immediately.
Sir, meron bang augmentation ng Department of Health? How many evacuees do we have right now? 87,000? 87,000. On a patient per doctor ratio, ilan po ang doktor nyo kumpara doon sa 87,000 potential patients?
If we're going to have our doctors from our regional offices, we do not have enough. However, I already talked with the secretary last night and this morning, and I asked for augmentation coming from the Health Emergency Management Bureau and also from the Epidemiology's Bureau. So I'll be sending the teams most probably today until tomorrow. I asked for at least 5 teams of doctors.
How many doctors per team?
Just one doctor, and then there's a team for mental health and psychosocial support, as well as WASH, which is water and sanitation. It should be encompassing.
Would you be willing to coordinate with PNP and AFP to utilize their own?
Oh, that's a very welcome suggestion, sir. Okay po. So I will be talking to them. But we also have the doctors from the local government unit, as well as our doctors to the barrio doctors, or physicians, I mean. And they will be helping us. Because we hope...
possibility of utilizing a medical school here, based in region po, na gamitin mo na yung mga ilang doktor doon?
Yes, we have scholars actually coming from the Cagayan State University, but we need doctors who are already graduates and of course have the experience of... Thank you so much po. At tapos po...
Yung binanggit ko po, yung medical emergency fund,
we call that quick response fund po kasi.
magkano po yun?
Well, it all... Sa central office po mas malaki, but in our regional office, to date, hindi ho ganun kalaki pa siya.
Naggawa na po kayo na request?
I requested for the augmentation verbally to the Secretary of Health already and to the Director. Okay, I will do that, sir.
Kung mabibigyan nyo rin po ako ng kopya mamaya.
Yes po, sir. Gusto ko lang po rin pong i-emphasize that we have human resources for health who are actually based in the different local government units. So sila po, inactivate din po namin, of course, those who are not affected by the typhoon, na pwedeng tumulong po dito sa ating mga evacuation centers, affected populations. Ito po ay consists of nurses, medical technologists, midwives, even pharmacists.
Sir, do we have now an account, a figure of how many injured? Kanina may na-report ito dalawa. How many...
Ang sa amin pong na-report lang, dito po sa aming surveillance system are just the consultations. Yung injured, we really have to check ilan ba talaga, although we received informal data, reports coming from our field na meron lang kaming 5, mostly from electrocution, pero wala pong casualty, ibig sabihin walang namatay.
Yung isang reporter dito, nadulas na, balik yung kamay mo.
And I'd like to emphasize, sir, also that our hospitals, our DOH retained hospitals are ready for any type of patient. For example, in Cagayan, CVMC, Cagayan Valley Medical Center, NBB po, no balance billing po sila. So basta biktima ka po, at especially if you're a sponsored or indigent patient, wala po kayong kukuhaning pera sa bulsa.
Satisfied din, ano? May mobile clinic kayo?
Ang amin pong, we have a dental bus actually, pero yung mobile clinic wala po kami. But we could utilize the dental bus for a clinic also.
I suggest you take care of the evacuation center.
We are doing that, sir, now. In fact, some of my staff are already in the different evacuation centers. Yun lang pong pwedeng ma-reach. Opo. Especially now po that the second leading cause of consultation is fever. So, ibig sabihin, we have to identify what causes the fever.
Paracetamol, yung ilalagay sa tubig para mainom.
Troclosin sodium or ang kanya pong brand name mostly that we have acquired is Aquatabs. We have enough. Ang mahalaga lang po is coordination, of course, with the different local government units. I usually text the Honorable Governor for their needs. With our development management officers, we call them DOH representatives. Lahat po ng probinsya at mga municipality ay meron pong nakalaan na tao, we call them DOH rep, for every need of these different local government units.
Malapit na lang si Secretary Bello. We'll have to repeat that pag umaten siya kayo na lang dalawang.
Sige po. Oh, no problem po.
The next is...
Good afternoon po. Sa Bureau of Fire Protection po, lahat naman po ng aming personnel and the equipments intact po sa fire station, and we are waiting for further instruction para mag-augment po sa rescue operation at saka sa clearing operation. Mayroon din po kaming personnel na 30 Special Rescue Unit, yung 15 po nandito po sa region, yung 15 po nasa Isabela. At mayroon din po kaming personnel ng Emergency Medical Services. Bali, ang instruction ko lang po ngayon, so far, Special Rescue Unit team, sir. Ay, sa EMS, sir, hindi, sir. Sila lang yung nag-augment during vehicular and other accidents, sir. Ang kwan ko lang, sir, ditong umaga, ay in-instruct ko lang po yung mga PFM, Provincial Fire Marshal ko, na-instruct yung mga station ko, municipal and city fire marshal na yung mag-supply na sila ng tubig, potable water sa mga evacuation center. Yun pa lang, sir, ang bali ginagawa namin sa ngayon. Salamat po.
Any reported fire?
Wala, sir. Wala, sir.
Ma'am, PIA?
If we have heard of the zero casualty, I think it's all because of the very effective information dissemination that we've been doing. Thank you very much, sir. And we thank the private and government media. Yes, sir.
When do we declare the exit of Ompong as official? Mamaya or outside the Philippine area of responsibility? Kailan yun?
When the Aldea teams and the red teams shall have already completely scoured.
So who will declare the exit?
Of it will be the Pag-asa.
Sir, as per what answer related to the report, it will exit the fire tomorrow at 1100.
So we will continue on. Yes, sir. So we will continue on with the dissemination of information, not only through the broadcast, radio, and television, but also through the social media, which we utilize very oftenly. And we're very glad to inform you that the messages we read are not only information about the calamity, but also prayers from everyone. And I think that has contributed much to the attainment of the zero casualty.
Yung in-explain ni Sir kanina na yung liters, tubig, pag magpapakawala ng tubig ang magat o kung anong dam, pwede nyo bang mailabas yun sa taong bayan na layman's term na yung madaling maintindihan na yung hindi kailangan ng technical?
Yeah, we do that, sir. We do that. And in fact, most of the people here are now used to having information like those, so they prepare immediately. Yes, sir. Ilocano, Tagalog, Ibanag, and the other dialects. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We get it from Magat Information Unit, sir.
Anything more, ma'am?
I think that's about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will meet him later. Thank you, sir.
Governor, something to add?
Just input all of you, we have text messages exchanges with Secretary Ndrrmc this morning. According to him, there were dalawang bata nalulod. And sinabi nung nagsabi sa kanya, galing daw sa akin yung information.
Is that correct?
That is not true. So
that's why we're very careful.
Ito sabi sa akin, God, ang presyo na atla, nalmis, natuwang, ubing, inikalman, confirm dito eh. Wala pa reported sa akin na ganun, sir. I will find out. Good AM, sabi ko. May nagsabi sa akin after our press con, the report that 2 kids drowned yesterday came from you daw. Hindi po totoo yun, sir. Wala ho galing sa akin.
We're very happy. Yes, sir. We're very happy to inform you that we never disseminated such information.
But I was interviewed for so many times. Hindi ko alam kung ilang beses, but never sabi ko yun. just want you all to know, baka lang, sasabi na naman gano'n.
Yes, sir. So we're very careful about disseminating information, sir. Yes, sir. We always have to verify. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Next would be Gerald. Panggitin mo na rin yung Aurora kasi hindi dito yung Aurora. Mukhang tama pa sa Aurora.
Sir, it's outside my area of responsibility. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, good afternoon, sir. Sir, for the Armed Forces of the Philippines, sir.
Can you speak louder?
Yes, sir. For the Armed Forces of the Philippines, sir, yung na-deploy na 4 battalions in Region 2, sir, as earlier reported to the Secretary, they were employed in various capacities last night, depending on the requirement of the different municipal as well as provincial DRRMCs. Those requirements range from the evacuation, sir, preventive evacuation, then security assistance, particularly in the different evacuation areas, as well as limited rescue operations. Our teams are in contact or in touch with the different municipal DRRMCs, and those that were not tapped or deployed were directed to assist in the conduct of road clearing operations. So by tomorrow, sir, if things normalizes, we believe that most of our units will be employed. Yes, sir.
And you're in touch with?
Yes, sir. That is done jointly with the Philippine National Police.
Lahat naman dito, DOTR family na. Wala nang iba, no? So, yung DOTR family, si Secretary Tugade na yun. As the head of the family. Ay, ma'am. Pag-asa, sige, sorry.
Pag-asa, DOST po. Okay,
ang DOST Pag-asa po ay continuously nagmo-monitor po ng weather conditions. We have 2 weather radars sa Apari at sa dyan po sa Bagyo. And ang latest po ngayon is patuloy pa rin po ang moderate to heavy na ulan natin sa Quirino at Southern Isabela. So that ang ating pong inaasahan ay yung downstream natin ay magkakaroon ng pagtaas ng tubig at yun na nga po, we hope na yung ating mga pananim at mga dapat na iano sa baha, iligtas sa baha ay magawa natin ng paraan yon. And then tuloy pa rin po kasi po ang Pag-asa Northern Luzon ay Region 1, Region 2 and CAR. So yung lahat po ng network of stations natin kasama po sa analysis para po mabigyan tayo ng magandang impormasyon, forecast and warnings dito po sa Region 2. Okay. And ang warnings po natin sa heavy rainfall, kahapon tuloy-tuloy po yan. Kaya lang po ngayon, ang VSAT po ng Apari ay na-disconnect. But then tuloy-tuloy po ang Bagyo radar. Nasakop po ang Northern Luzon. And then for the different river basin, marami kasi sa Northern Luzon. Dito na lang sa Region 2, okay, yung Cagayan River Basin, okay, binantayan po natin yan sapagkat tuloy-tuloy po yung naging pag-ulan, nagkakaroon po ngayon ng pagtaas ng tubig. Kung kahapon po kung nakatanggap kayo ng mga warning, by province na ang naging warning ng moderate to heavy, nagkaroon pa tayo ng torrential kahapon. So, dahil by province, mostly sa upstream po ito sa CAR, so, yan po, ang dadaluyan po ng mga tubig na yan ay papunta po sa downstream. So, ang Isabela po, dadaan po ng Cagayan. But then, dito po sa Buntun, sa kagabi as of 12:30 kagabi, 7.7, kanina pala, 12:30 kaninang tanghali, 7.76 ang water level, malayo pa po ito sa critical na pinag-uusapan kanina. So, patuloy po kaming magbabantay, okay, at naka-warning naman po, sa bagay, Apayao kasi yung nakikita ngayon sa radar, tsaka itong Quirino and Southern Isabela. Opo. Ang ulan, ngayon po meron pa pong sa radar na nakikita. Apo. Kanina po yung 12 o'clock yung warning na ibinigay. Apo. Quirino, kanina po yon. So, ngayon, yung latest, i-check ko pa sa radar ng Bagyo. Okay. Mabuti po at bumalik na ang Globe at Smart meron na rin. Plus yung communication po ng Pag-asa ay okay naman po. So, naibibigay pa po natin yung mga warnings. Opo.
Ma'am, anong relasyon niyo sa PIA in terms of information?
Nagpapasalamat po kami. Maraming partners. I think po, lahat po, tumatawag po. Ang sub-center natin dito sa Tugigaraw, okay, tinatawagan po lahat ng agencies. Ibinibigay po.
So, balikan ko, ma'am, hindi pa clear ng Quirino?
Light.
Hindi sasabihin si General
Okay.
Espino.
Opo. Wala.
General,
Opo.
would you like to add something?
Okay, light rains. Siguro kasi sapagkat ang ulan naman ay, ang report naman natin dyan ay hindi naman buong probinsya. Opo. By municipality po ang nagiging report ng Pag-asa. Opo. Pero dahil upstream ang Quirino, magbabantay pa rin tayo. Opo.
General, you want to add something?
Anyway, the different provincial directors are on the ground and checking your situation. So, sa Quirino, actually kanina nga 7, it was already reported na wala na, and actually they're already clearing yung roads, no? And sabi nga, malakas ang ulan dito, pero sila wala na doon. And they are actually moving in to Cagayan for reinforcement, rehabilitation para sa clearing operation. Para dalhin dito.
Ma'am, siguro dapat maliwanag tayo ron.
12:01. Okay. 12:01
Can you use the mic para marinig kayo?
Opo. Light to moderate are being experienced over Ifugao, Quirino, which may persist within 1 to 2 hours. Opo. Light to moderate. Opo. Quirino.
So siguro i-reconcile natin yung time frame si General 7 a.m. Ito 12 p.m. We'd like to announce the arrival of Dole Secretary Bebot Bello. Asama si Governor D, as I mentioned a while ago, and Congressman Albano. Governor din. Sir, dito ka na, Gob. Si Governor D, may trangkaso pa. Gob, dito ka na. Secretary Bello, while you were out on the way, napag-usapan dito yung Division of Labor. Kasi Secretary of Labor, Division of Labor. So napag-usapan, sir, social services will be reporting to you. The regional directors present here, infrastructure and communication services will be reporting to Secretary Tugade. Uulitin ko po, sir, DSWD will report to you. DSWD, ma'am, yun na pag-usapan natin kanina. Ano po yung conflict natin? Yung family food packs na kulang. Kayo mag-uusap ni Secretary Bebot Bello. NEDA, Regional Director, will be reporting to Secretary Bello. For the duration of this emergency, DepEd is here? Wala ang DepEd? DepEd, na-late si DepEd, you will be reporting, submitting reports to Secretary Bello in addition to your usual reports to Secretary Briones. And that includes temporary learning shelters, etc., etc. National Food Authority will be reporting to Secretary Bello. Department of Health, sir, sir, yung Department of Health, meron tayong concern. Ang darating na team mo ay 5 doktor lang. ang ina-address natin ay 87,000 patients. Nahingi siya ng augmentation kay Secretary Duque. Secretary Bello will help you. Yung emergency medical funds, Secretary Bello will help you. Ikaw na makikipag-usap kay Secretary Duque. Ikaw yung tulay. Ano pa ba yung hindi ko nabanggit na agency sa DTI? Where is DTI? DTI. So yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, yung pag-declare ng state of emergency ni Governor at ni Governor D, price freeze. So magre-report ka kay Secretary Bello in addition to your usual report to Secretary Mon Lopez. Governor, nasan si Governor? Governor, marami na ho kaming napag-usapan ditong concerns. Kanina nag-respond si Governor Mamba. Baka meron po kayong gustong ipaabot sa DTI, DSWD, Department of Health, DPWH, concerning the situation right now in Isabela.
First of all, good afternoon po sa ating lahat. Hayaan niyo muna ako magpasalamat sa Department of Public Works and Highways. As early as 6:30 this morning, kasama po joint forces ng provincial government, ang Philippine Army, ang Philippine National Police, ang 1st District ng Department of Public Works and Highways, na-cleared po ang ating kalsada 6:30 this morning from Municipality of Cordon, boundary po ng Nueva Vizcaya, all the way up to San Pablo, Isabela. Kaya po, any assistance from the national government ay makakarating na po rito sa ating lalawigan ng Cagayan, same time sa lalawigan po ng Isabela. Gusto ko na rin kunin itong opportunity na to, Secretary, na ma-inform ang ating po mga kasamaan dito sa report ng Isabela. As of this hour, no casualty reported po sa aming lalawigan ng Isabela. Ang number of evacuees ay umabot na po kami sa 20,098 families, 5,952 families. Relief goods,